Beer me, Blazer.
The Patriots defense. The Patriots are taking on the New York Not Goods. The New York Jets. It's in New England or Boston, some people call it. But yeah, so the Patriots defense, I mean, I just trust Bill Belichick to be able to pick apart the New York Jets. It's a division game. The Patriots, after Aaron Rodgers beat the Bears, he said, I fucking own you. And Bill Belichick, he fucking owns the Jets, all right? So I like the Patriots defense. I know what happened with the Patriots defense against the Texans, but this is different. This is different, okay? What do you say?
Yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorite streaming defenses. Like Mike said, I know against the Texans, didn't pan out too good when they were on the road. That was kind of, I don't know. I'm still gonna ride the hotness here. And Bill Belichick's Bill Belichick's record against rookies is really good. I mean, he usually shuts down rookies. I think there's a crazy stat, like in 250 games or something ridiculous like that. Like only 2 quarterbacks have ever had 250 yards and 2 passing touchdowns or whatever it was against Bill Belichick as a rookie. And it was like Andrew Luck and David Mills that one game. So it's just like one of those random things that's like, okay, David Mills and Andrew Luck should never be in the same sentence ever. Yeah. So, but yeah, back in I think it was week 2 when they played in New York against the Jets. The Patriots had 4 interceptions, and we said starting that week too. 4 interceptions and 4 sacks, and they gave up just 6 points. So this week they're going to be at home against the Jets. I know the Jets are coming off a bye, so extra time to prepare. But Zach Wilson doesn't look good at all, and he seems pretty flustered. And when Belichick is probably going to blanket Corey Davis, so I would not be excited or want to start Corey Davis this week either. So. Yeah, give me the Patriots defense this week at home. They're 40 to 55% available. It just depends on what league you're in.
Yeah. Yeah, so they had the bye week, so they had extra time to prepare for the little spanking. Sorry, bad joke. Let's go on to the next defense.
Let's do it.
Let's go on to the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals have if the Cardinals don't win the Super Bowl this year, I don't think they're ever going to.
They were, I'm not saying they're going to win the Super Bowl, but they were one of the teams that, and I'm mad, and I know it's kind of hindsight now saying it, but.
Yeah, after the fact.
Yeah, I know. But I think I was even telling you this, though, if you remember, but I was like, the Cardinals, I think they were 18-1 or 20-1 to make this, just to make the Super Bowl. So to win the
NFC Championship.
And I was like, bro, we should just drop like a couple $100 on it and see what happens. And I mean, right now it would be looking pretty good. Like I said, will they make it there? That's yet to be determined, but looking pretty good.
I'm just saying with the amount of stuff, the amount of signings they've done. It's like the Bucks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's kind of like the only team that has as much big names as they do.
Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, the Cardinals are going to be at home against Houston Texans. You got JJ Watt, right?
Yeah, JJ Watt.
It's crazy. JJ Watt, hopefully, I don't know if Chandler Jones, I should have checked on that, honestly, so that's my bad on that. But yeah, Isaiah Simmons is there as well. So, good defensive lines to be able to pressure the rookie David Mills. We'll see what's up with Tyrod Taylor if he comes back or not. I think they were saying he's day-to-day now, so he could be activated. Tyrod Taylor, he could be activated off the IR and come back and play in this game. But, yeah, I'm not mad at streaming the Cardinals defense against the Houston Texans. They've had 3 games already this year where they've had 14 or more points. So I think this is a good streaming defense this week.
Yeah. They got a lot of options.
Yeah.
So I don't yet. I'm trying to make sure to see this on Chandler Jones, but I love it against the Texans. It doesn't matter, even if Chandler Jones isn't playing. I'm still about the Cardinals defense against the Texans. I mean, except for that 1 week, it's like if you just played the defense against the Texans every week, you're in good shape.
Yeah, I mean, he's on the COVID-19 list, Chandler Jones. So
yeah,
we'll see if he
good.
gets removed from that and he comes back. But I mean, you got to remember Chandler Jones, pretty good. He had 6 sacks week 1.
Yeah, 5 or 6. Yeah,
6 sacks. He had 9 sacks through three games, and then I think he got hurt or something like that, and then COVID. But I mean, yeah, he's on pace to. I think he could still break the single season sack record because, he's averaging more than 1 sack a game right now, and
he's
missed some games.
Yeah. That's pretty nuts. So yeah, Cardinals defense, fucking light it up. I love it. What's the percentage roster on the Cardinals defense?
They were under 50%.
There you go.
Yeah,
love that. Okay, let's go on to the last one here. This one kind of scares me, but sell me this pen. We got the Packers defense. Packers defense in Week 7, taking on the Washington football team, the Taylor Heineke's. I mean, this scares me, but go ahead.
I mean, I just think that
you're
playing
right.
on the road in Green Bay is pretty tough, and we're getting to the tail end of October where it's starting to get a little chilly out there. I'm not saying it's not cold in Washington, but playing in Lambeau is just a different element compared to playing other fields, obviously. But they've been pretty solid for the most part. They've had 9 points in 3 of their last 4 games, and I like this matchup at home against you could say a subpar Washington football team here. So I'm expecting the Packers, Washington football team's defense not very good. I'm expecting Rodgers and the Packers to put up some points, which would have to make Tyler Heineke, drop back way more than they would like, maybe abandon the run a little bit. And then when you're just throwing the ball every play pretty much, it just lets the defense pretty much pin their ears back and just get after the quarterback. So, yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, not too bad. Green Bay Packers defense.
Did I sell you?
Kind of. I think I'm good, to be honest. I mean, I'm going to go with those other guys first is my point, actually.
Yeah.
In a pinch, I think I would do it. But if you listened to me last week, I talked about picking up the Browns defense because they got a good matchup against the Broncos. So, so hopefully you listened to me last week. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's it, huh? That's all we got? That's all she wrote.
I think that's it, dude.
That's all she wrote. Thanks for listening. Hey, did you like that video? No, not the one of Big Ben completely eating shit when nobody even touched him. I'm talking about our fantasy football video we just did. You just watched. Well, guess what? That was just a clip from the full audio podcast. So if you want to check out the whole thing, links down below. AVG Fantasy Football Podcast, Stitcher, Spotify, all of them. Anywhere you can get audio podcasts, we're there. Go ahead and check it out. And if you don't want to look at your fantasy team to look the way Big Ben does right here, wait for it. Come on, replay. This is your fantasy team. But that won't be your fantasy team if you subscribe to AVG Fantasy Football. So go ahead, subscribe and like this video. Subscribe to the channel and like.